I've had him for just over a year at this point, and his owner never handled him, so I've been slowly working through handling with him at this point. And like, he'll step up and stuff, but he's still very skittish.
Excited about this next one.
Ready for it?
Just kidding.
Like that?
Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Just pick like 5 somethings. It could be a target, a step up, whatever you can do. But I want to be set up for success. So let's get the room ready as far as where you want to perch.
Yeah, I have experience.
Goodbye.
So let him know where you're at. Just kind of call him.
Luca. Luca. He's gonna fly over me.
That's a good spot. Yeah, just with all the electronics. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Good girl, Trix. You did really good.
Did you see what that bird can do?
You guys met.
Did you learn something? He's not a shoulder rusher. But
Maybe
he will
just
go
try
for
tipping your
people's
head down,
heads.
Dave, so you don't send him flying. Just kidding.
Like that?
Yeah, just like that. That was perfect. So just let him know where you're at.
Hello. Luca. Yeah.
Oh. He landed in the dip.
Do you usually use this perch?
I use it sometimes. Nope. Nope. Come on. Oh, the ranch. No. There you go. No. Well,
This is the anxiety bird.
he's definitely not great with new places. Yeah. That was ranch.
And you could hold a treat out to try to like lure him onto it. Yeah, go down a little bit more. Yep, and go forward a little bit. There you go.
It's like, no, this is new and different.
Wow.
I'm not a fan.
That's something. He doesn't want the tree right now. Nope.
And that's his favorite treat?
Yes.
He's just stimulus overload and too much fear.
So he touches the stick.
Yes, he might touch a
Let's
pen.
just see if
I'd
he would be
grab.
willing to touch.
You got one in your bag.
Shakes his head no.
Do you like more dressing?
He's definitely getting more comfortable.
He's getting there. Did it, but
What do you think about doing like targeting through the cage?
Yeah, I mean he's targeting. He's just not taking a treat.
is that any better?
He's like, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Will he take a treat there from you?
Maybe.
I think he dropped the treat
No.
we gave him earlier when he was in there.
You haven't
Dude.
eaten anything.
Alright, well,
Okay.
let's just let him get
Yeah.
comfortable there for a sec.
Let him sit there for a minute.
Where's some ranch dressing?
No, right.
If you stand up, he might think he's gonna have to come back down. So. What do you think? Nope.
Not taking the treats, huh?
No.
Okay.
I think the fact that you do have a cage mate in there and that they're feeding, eating together, all of that, I think you can completely divide them during that without a meltdown from either one. And that way this guy isn't getting overfed. And you're also able to manage that so that you can work through this fear, because I really think that you need some sort of motivation. Like I don't see any today, but you need a higher motivation than I think you're used to working with for him to be willing to overcome his fear. I think right now he's like, it's not a good enough reason. So I think it would be the same if I was like, you guys scared of heights? And you're like, yeah. I'm like, cool, want to go cliff jumping? I'll pay you guys each $1.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, you'd be like,
No.
But $100
No.
grand, you think about it.
I'd be like 15 seconds of your life, 100 grand, you'd be considering it. So there's a number, there's an amount where you really have to match the motivation to the fear or the aggression or the whatever it is that you're dealing with.
Okay.
So Luca took a little flight around the building, examining everything, and once he stopped, we were hoping that he could just kind of calm down because he wasn't taking the treats right away. And oftentimes if a bird is exhausted and heightened from a new experience like that, then they may not take the treat, but it actually turned out that he was just full. Today was a great example of why diet and sleep are such a huge part of our foundation of training. Without being on the proper diet, we don't have the power in a treat to be able to get any of the behavior we want more of. But another big takeaway that I think they're going home with is understanding that taking Luca out of the bird room to train is probably going to be where they're going to have the most success. And being able to go train in a more neutral space will ultimately set them up for success with this bird. Although the bird was on the right diet, the problem was they were feeding him with the cage mate, so there was no real way to monitor his weight, so ultimately he just ended up eating too much.